Hi guys, welcome back to Kids Grills. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. I'll be practicing it. Listen guys, I know it's early, do you know what I mean? But I'm just going to show you guys how I do turkey, because turkey time's coming. Turkey time? What's the time? It's turkey time. Fucking silly sod. Big shout out to Webster's Butchers because they supplied us this lovely turkey crown. Happy days. Remember, support your local butchers and also support the farmers. Do you know what I mean? Because I tell you something, that government is fucking them over at the moment. Right, now, first things first, guys. We have got ourselves a nice big turkey crown. Now, some people like to do the whole turkey. I like to do the crown because I get less waste from it. And plus that, I prefer the white meat than the dark meat. Hey? Horses for courses, each to their own. But this way, another great thing about it is the fact it's a really easy thing to carve. Easy peasy. First things first, we've got to make yourself up a brine. Now, people say to you, yeah, well, I don't want to do the crown, just the breast because it's a bit dry. Telling you now, if you brine it, wet brine it overnight, problem solved. Nobody likes a dry bird, let's be honest. So, very straightforward. This morning, I made myself up a gallon of chicken stock, which is in here. Now, to that, I am going to add 1 cup of kosher salt. In she pops, top it up. I've got half a cup of cracked black pepper. You can do just peppercorns if you like. You can't be asked to crack it. But I had a big tub of cracked black pepper, so I thought, well, I'll stick that in there. In she pops, I'll put it up. And then I've got half a cup of brown sugar. You can use light, you can use brown. It's entirely up to you. In she pops. We're going to give this little lot of stir up. The one thing to remember is that I cooked this stock up this morning, right? Because it needs to be ice cold. Because you don't want it going into any form of brine that's in the slightest bit warm. Now, if you're running out of time, you can just add ice to it to bring it down. Wet brining is essential in my eyes when it comes to the old turkey. We are going to be cooking in the TRAEGER, so we're going to smoke this bad boy. But the same principle will apply that I use, that you can just use in your standard oven. But to me, it's about the wet brining. That's key. Because I tell you something, it doesn't make a fucking difference. It really does. Yeah. A snail knocked on my door the other day with a little girl on his back. I said, who's that? He said, that's Michelle. It's silly sod. Once that's stirred in so that you know all that salt has gone, we want it all to dissolve. Now, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, it don't look too present in there. Present? It don't look too pleasant in there. But, promise you, it is the way forward with the old turkey crown. What you're going to need to do next is you're going to need to get yourself a food-safe container. They do ones that are specifically for brining. This is just a food-safe container, so it's designed to hold food safely. Happy days. And all you're going to do is you're going to take the old turkey crown, pick her up and drop her straight in there, like it's up. Bosh. All right. The key to this is just to make sure that she is fully submerged. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why have I got that pot and this pot and blah, blah, blah? I've done it before where I've chucked the fucking turkey crown into the pot and of course what's happening? Whoosh, everything just fires out. So you can pour exactly what you need in here. You want to make sure it's fully submerged because she's going on an all-nighter. And just pour away, guys. As I say, it looks like someone's pissed in there, but I promise you, it is worth the effort. And in she goes. It ain't rocket science, guys. Very straightforward. We're going to seal this bad boy in. She's going in the fridge. I'm going to see you tomorrow. We're going to smoke this bad boy. I shall see you then. Right, guys. Continuing on with our festive turkey cook. Notice the old hat? Fucking silly sod. Right, this bad boy has been in here all night. Do you know what I mean? So she is going to be as juicy as, well, as juicy can be. Do you know what I mean? Next stage, we've got to get her out and get her dried off. Try and get her a good spot so I can pick the fucker up. There she goes. Look at that. Happy days. Right, we need to get her dry. On she pops, uppity up. Get this out of the way. We're going to throw that away. That ain't worth tuppence anymore. And there you have our all-night brined turkey crown. Happy days. Now, we've got to get her dry, guys, because we want to try and crisp up the old skin. Now, I am going to be cooking on the TRAEGER today, so I'm going to smoke this bad boy. But if I was cooking this at home in a standard oven, all right, all I would do is whack this in at 350. It ain't fucking rocket science. Do you know what I mean? We are going to add ourselves some Angus and OINK full gold seasoning. Again, it's up to you what you put on it. You want a different season, you say it different. You might just want to get one of those standard chicken seasons. You know, like chicken seasonings. See how you get on. For Christmas, we always have turkey, beef and gammon. But then we always have a lot of people around our house for Christmas. I mean, I do love it. I sound like I'm moaning. I really am not, because I actually do love it. Christmas is a good time for me. Once she's as dry can be, all you're going to quite simply do, whack the old one glove on. Now, I'm only going to use olive oil as a binder, like so, just so we can get some of this Angus and OINK Fool's Gold to stick on here. My plan is that this should help it crisp up the skin as well, because obviously this bad boy's been sitting in fucking brine for hours on end, isn't it? And then, quite simple, give her a smother. If you've never tried the old Angus and OINK Fool's Gold, I do highly recommend it. Works lovely with chicken, beef, and now you're going to see it works lovely with turkey. Gives it a nice colour, gives it a nice flavour, and there's nothing foolish about it. If you'll excuse the pun. I'm going to do the bottom and all, and a right fucking mess. Give her a little roll, want not waste not, and all that. Now, I'm going to leave her skin side up, because that's the bit I want to try and crisp. Now, we're shooting for an internal about 167, guys. Now, as I say, I've only got the Traeger set at 330, all right? I've got plenty of time on my hands, but if I was putting this in the oven, it'd be 180 or 350, whichever one you want to prefer. Meet a probe, straight in the middle, and away she goes. Right, let's bring you over. Right, very straightforward. That's going on there. We're going to put a little bit down for the stickage. Look at that bad boy. That is going on there. Listen for the sizzle. Oh, well, it was a little sizzle. So we shoot for 167. See you then. According to the old firma pen, we have 27 minutes left. Are you ready to have a butcher's? Ow! Look at that. Happy days. That looks pretty. I'll see you in 27 minutes. We've hit temp. Are you ready to have a butcher's? Ow! Now you've got to admit, that looks pretty. Oh, I'm getting a proper twinge now. Right, let's get this bad boy off to rest. Look at that. Happy days. We are rested. Look at that. I mean, I'm not being funny. Look at the amount of juice that's coming out of the bottom of that. That's what happens when you wet brine. So someone says your turkey's dry, fuck off. This is going to be, I honestly, words. I know it is. I can feel it. I can feel it in my water. Oh, lovely. Angus and OINK Turkey Crown. Turkey Crown was given to us by Webster's Butchers. Support your local butchers. Do you know what I mean? Our farmers need our support. Our local butchers need us as well. It's a corn-fed turkey. Oh, mate, it's going to be amazing. Are you ready? See how we did, shall we? Look at that bad boy. I'm going to go straight down the middle, because what I wanted, oh, the juice. See how juicy she looks. Are you ready? Oh. Look at that, guys. Now that looks pretty. Are you ready? Going to take ourselves a nice slice. She's been smoking for 3 hours. 15 minutes for resting. Oh, mate, I'm going to cut myself that piece just there. Bit of board. Are you ready for our Angus and OINK Fool's Gold, Webster's Butchers, Turkey Crown? Fuck me gently. That is so juicy. Oh, God. I'm going in again, guys. I'm going in again. Pick this bad boy up. Plonk that on there. Are you ready? Oh. That. Oh, absolutely amazing. Angus and OINK smashed it out of the park there again. Webster's Butchers, amazing, mate. I promise you. You put that in front of anyone, they wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.